It is May 19th, 2020, and I will be interviewing my grandpa, Robert Zaleski, about the coronavirus. Question number 1. What have you been doing to stay occupied during the stay-at-home order, and what safety precautions are you taking during these activities?
Well, we have been leaving our house on nearly a daily basis to go and babysit a grandson that's 10 months old, and that enables our son and daughter-in-law to do their work at home without being interrupted by the infant on a constant basis. So we have not been limited to our house during that time, which has been a nice break for us, although it's just making a 15-minute drive from one house to another. But other than that, we have been really sheltering in place. We have had very limited outside contact other than that. Probably picking up food on a takeout basis maybe once a week. I think I've had to go to the service station to put gas in my car twice over the last 2 months. The other thing that has happened is that this has also impacted visits by me to my father. He's in an assisted living facility, and we have only been able to see him about once a week on basically on a Zoom call. And Grandma's basically the same situation with her mother, not being able to visit her. So those are visits that were taking place frequently, which are not part of our routine any longer.
What major changes have you made to your daily lifestyle due to the coronavirus pandemic?
Well, it's goes back and touches on the answer to the first question, just staying at home, not going out, not interacting with other people on a regular basis. You just do not see the circle of family and friends that we normally would see, whether it's going to church, going to grocery stores, going to other retail outlets. There's just no contact with anybody. The other thing is we are wearing masks when we are out in these situations of going to pick up food or needing to go into a store to pick up an order of material that we have requested. So we are, as I said, distancing ourselves and trying to stay away from others that we are just not in, people that we don't know what their activities have been.
And lastly, what differences have you noticed within your community?
During our times out, the amount of traffic that we encounter is very, very limited. You see very few cars on the road, and I've seen several news reports about how much the air quality seems to have improved. There's some very noticeable differences. I think we've had some real bright sunny days. Bright sunny days, very blue skies that we've noticed. So another thing we took part in was the pastor of our church had a birthday a couple weeks ago, and the associate pastor organized a drive-by of the rectory to celebrate his birthday. And I think there were a couple hundred cars that were actually part of this parade that went by, and there were people that had banners on their car or balloons, and the Lyndhurst Police Department actually had to come out and direct traffic on Mayfield Road in front of the church because there were so many cars, and this took place at 5:30 on a Monday evening. So it was a very very nice affair that and then the pastor was, I think, very touched by the by what took place, and he mentioned it the next week in his sermon. Another thing is there are many people that are out walking, jogging, out with their kids. We take our grandson for a walk every day that has decent weather, and it's just amazing the number of people that you see that are out walking. And the flip side is you see these people avoiding each other because as you're approaching somebody, one or the other of you is crossing the street to get to the other side, which is, in one way, it's sad that you have to do that, but on the other hand, people are very cognizant of the fact that they want to stay safe and healthy, and they're taking the steps they need to take to achieve that. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.